Right guys, thank you for joining me today. Today is a big one, ironically a big time way. Today we are playing a pre-release build of BigTime. It is a game that is soon to be in beta release. What? Hang on, I'm being attacked by a bug. It just munched me in the left during an intro too.
Rudeness.
Basically today we are doing a live presentation whilst making a YouTube video. Yeah, I know, right? I was reached out by the BigTime marketing team just to say hi and, you know, would you be interested in playing our game? And on response, I got a bunch of codes to give away today so that you can get yourself access today. Just jump in the live chat, you can hit the pinned message, or you could just request from me and I can send you a code there and then. Quite a lot of codes to give away. I've got about 150, so anything that doesn't go in chat today and at the numbers we're looking at already, they're probably going to go pretty quick. If you're watching this on a rerun on YouTube, then you can get yourself codes from down below, okay? So once they're gone, and hopefully, fingers crossed, those players out there that are really interested in the MMO scene will grab themselves a code quick, because they are going to go quick. BigTime is a free-to-play multiplayer action RPG game that combines fast action combat with adventure playthrough, time and space. Game is a cooperative RPG that combines fast-paced combat and lore and history spanning the adventure. This game is very fair and there is very little margin for cheats and people to exploit the system, so you can jump in. He's attacking me again. I need to find somewhere safe. I hide behind this tree and hopefully everyone leaves me alone. Right, I'm going to hide behind now and hopefully we get left alone while I finish the goddamn intro. Yeah, so BigTime NFT game, I would say don't look at the game like that. I'm going in today as a free-to-play player with no benefits or buffs. I'm going in just like you or anyone else that picks a code off of me today, and we're going to be looking at the game for its free-to-play side of things, okay? We will discuss crystals and hourglasses and all this other terminology that you might be a bit confused with when you first jump in, as I was. I jumped in, I've done about 5 hours, level 10, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it so far. There is a few bugs and glitches, but that's to be expected. They are not game breaking, they are very easy to solve as well. Other than the playthrough to level 10, I have no experience in this game whatsoever, so you're going to get my first hand impression today. There is no need for me to amp up anything. I'm giving you completely honest and critique opinions. We'll see how we go. If you like this video, leave a like, and if you are watching on YouTube, drop a comment down below and let me know if there's anything you need to know about the game, anything you want to see in a follow-up video. And I am planning to do a NFT economy style video, just a sort of an early bird look at the leaderboard and how competitions work. The leaderboard at this moment in time is at about £300,000. If you win the leaderboard, and you do have to put money in to get onto that leaderboard at high stakes, but you only have to really be in about the top 500, and you can do that by a free play as well. And if you do that, you are still looking at a good sort of 10 grand payout. So this is the way this game's working on the back end. It is a game that you could play for a living, I guess, full time. I wouldn't suggest that ever, but it is possible. And if that is your plan and route, this is definitely one of those games. If you want to play video games for a job and a full-time career, this could be the one for you. That's right, people get excited. Okay, so today though, it's going to go in and we're going to do a first impressions of BigTime. So I hope you enjoy yourselves and let's get into it. So this is our map, this is what we've got going on. So Time's End, it says complete the gateway. Now that is a 9 to 11 challenge. I'm level 10, so you would think I was smack bang in the middle of that. But I've been oofed 2 to 3 times going into that. I will shout out as well, BigTime, just before we start this live stream, they're owned by OpenLoot. So OpenLoot is the website you'll go to register your codes. All you have to do is click Google sign in or Twitch sign in, and it will auto sign you into the website. You make a name for yourself, and then you're going to put the code in, and away you go. You download the game and you're off. But they do other games. So at the minute we're playing BigTime, but they also do Boss Fighters, World Shards, Reign of Terror, Shatterpoint, and Desolation. Now I know nothing about any of these. We might want to take a look at those in further videos, but for now I'm just shouting out OpenLoot so that you guys know that they are not a one game company. They've got many franchises under their belt, and they are seeming to be an active developer of a lot of systems and a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff happening with them at the moment. BigTime hype, that's it. Awesome game. You like the game? Someone's following. I want the bug. Yeah, he will. If only my growth was as quick as the bugs. So a portal basically puts you into what I would call a dungeon, okay? So you go into the dungeon, it's level 1 to 6, up to 6 players. I would suggest you find yourself some friends, join the Discord servers linked to the BigTime games, or join my Discord server and have a chat in there. I'm always willing to play with people. If you want to play today, you can jump into the game. We do have someone from marketing joining us later. He's also going to be in the chat answering questions. All of that being said, to our first dungeon. We'll go to one of these ones over here. A little robot blokey. May your work go smoothly. I hope so. Right, already first glitch. Okay, so this is the first glitch. This thing here. You see what's happening? Every time I run, he goes... Now, he does that because if you press one button while you press another button at the moment, it tends to break the animation of your run cycle. And I don't know why it's doing that, but it is an issue that definitely needs ironing out because it de-immerses you. As I've been playing for like up to level 10, it's happened quite a few times, and quite a few times I've gone, oh, come on now. So I tried jumping, I tried doing other animations, and eventually it unclicks itself from that. Yeah, we got lucky there, it done it straight away. But sometimes you try to sprint and you can't sprint because you're doing this funky animation. Portal expires in 14 minutes. Don't show me this message again and we shall enter. 9 to 11 is a little bit above my pay grade at the moment, but it's good to struggle. So I'm going to show you a struggling dungeon, see how we do by ourselves. Of course, they recommend you take 1 to 6 people in. Now, this game is resource happy. It only takes about 15 gigs to install, maxed out with updates. And I would say that it is a very good looking game. It's along the lines of Genshin Impact. It's very pretty. Sound effects are nature and sort of opera, and you know, it's very subtle, very relaxing. I played this game after an editing session at night and I thoroughly enjoy grinding this game just because it's a pleasure to look at. It runs nice on most systems. If you haven't got a lot of RAM, I would say 8 is your minimum, but 16 is my recommended. I would say 16 is the way forward. You like that idea? What, just chilling? I mean, it is. It's a relaxing game. When you want to chill out, you know, get yourself a drink, food, and just play something that's relaxing. Most MMOs fail to do that. It's all about the combat and the dramaticism. The story in this, although it is quite in depth, from my experience so far, I haven't really been gripped by the story, but I am interested in lore because I'm interested in the game. So the gameplay itself is always the best and most important thing. If you've got a good base, you can build upon it, right? So we want to build upon this base and we want to see BigTime do big things with the free-to-play model, which then gets people hooked. I've already looked into the shop, you know, I've looked into the shop at prices. Another suggestion is don't start scaring people off with big prices in your shop. There is items in this game that go for a small fortune, that are worth real world money, and they do sell. So there are a lot of people buying into this game big time. But for a new player going into a game not knowing what to expect, I would say that your shop should offer the lower priced items first and then allow them to look at what is possible in the future down the road. But it sort of hits you with all these big prices and big monies and, you know, all of this epic loot, and you're just like, damn, I haven't got a bank for this. Get a bit scared off a little piece because you're thinking, well, I can't even afford to get into that side of things, so I'm going to be able to play the free to play, but I'm never going to have, you know, 20 grand for an item. And there is items for 20 grand in this game, and they are selling, believe me. So as you can see, these bad guys, they sort of hoard you. They try and surround you. They will come at you in groups to attack. You do of course have your special abilities, which do big damage, and I would suggest upgrading those straight away. So my inventory's full, so let's take a look what we've got. So I've got another hourglass there, I didn't know I had. I'll put all of my valuable things in these last 2 little perches down here. I'll keep my secret shiz down here, right? So anything not of worth, I just click a bin icon, and the bin icon will then go in and do a multi-destruction. So you press J and it says, do you want to destroy all items? Say yes. Now I've made some inventory slots where I can pick up some new and hopefully more useful or better items. That's your basic stuff. You know, everyone who's played an MMO ever knows this. So you're just going to go around trying to get a little bit more stats. Look how much damage they did. What? And I'm bleeding out. And I can't sprint. That was filth. That came out of nowhere. So once you get far enough away, I mean, this guy's really wanting it, look. Damn. So at this point, if I just finish him off on his own, god damn, he does damage. Even my abilities can't pump him. Right, let's get back. You see how hard the strategies are at this early in the game. Now I hit 9, I can actually heal. You can heal yourself while you're crouched as an ability. I want to look out for those projectiles there. They're now spawning. Oh no, it's like they've really gone ham. They really don't want me to do well on this live stream. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just be really, really dirt with them as they're being really dirt with me. I'm going to take them all over here to these exploding barrels, which I've already clocked on the left of us. That is acid water, you don't want to fall in there, boys. If they don't group on us, I can just hide behind a rock and heal. Sneaky, sneaky, get my health back, have a little drinky, drinky. Now the gastropods, you don't really have to worry about them. They do very little damage at this stage, and they are basically snails. They are useless, they're slow and easy to beat. You just want to grab their attention. Here we go, we've got a couple, but I want them all really. go. Oi, boys! Wakey, wakey! Over here, boys! And hit this. Then we bounce. Boom! There you go. So from here, I'm just going to heal up in a bush. Now, of course, when you destroy that many bad guys, you are looking at drops. And it's not just random loot drops for cosmetic items. You also get your high-end item drops. So what you're looking to do is grind the game long enough so that you can hit the 1% chance of getting an NFT or something in-game shop value, and then you can go ahead and sell that in the store to another player, which then nets you actual real-world money. BigTime will get a percentage of that transfer, so that's how they make their money. So it's pretty fair, and you would expect that in any business. If you were going to transfer anything, even from PayPal, you're going to take a hit on the transfer. Even if you convert currency, I think you take a hit on PayPal at the moment. So you've got to expect that, you know, these companies don't make these games for nothing unless they're charging you $40-50 on release, like single player games. They've got to make their money somewhere. So I fully endorse that this is a fair game, and I fully endorse that the player model, if successful with enough player base, could become cheaper to buy items, cheaper to move items around, which would then sort of encourage even more people to start using their bank card in the game rather than just playing free to play. You could just play the game all the way to your max level, but it is a grind and it would take you a while. I mean, if you're still playing it a month down the road, I would say then look at the in-game shop, look at what you can purchase, and look at what is worth your time and money, because obviously time is worth money, and the longer you have to spend grinding, the more you might want to cut some corners by using your money. And in this way, you reap the rewards quicker. So the way that the game does the drop system, which is the main part of the game, now I'm going to defeat these guys, they're going to drop an item, but it's not a rare item, it's not going to be an NFT. So what you can do is get yourself an hourglass, and you fill your hourglass with sand. And the sand that you fill it with is basically time, okay? So you're buying time using the in-game crystals. Now the in-game crystals are sold to you for your cash monies. Now the hourglasses can be found, you can find them for free, and they're usually cracked hourglasses. So you want to put as much sand into those using your crystals as possible, which then allows you to increase your drop rate. So Theo's just logged in, he is head of marketing. Wish you have a awesome stream, loving the presentation. I had a very similar approach nearly a year ago, free to play and fun, that's it. And I enjoy the game myself personally enough to invest money and time. And that was a strange one because I never knew the game existed until Theo, aka Big Mad, by the way, which I love, decided to drop me a line and say, hey, seen what you're doing, do you fancy getting in touch? And he pointed the game out to me, and I asked him some of the taboo questions, even live chat. I said to him, you know, being that it's got NFTs in it, I was worried that it could be, you know, one of these scam type things. And he assured me that he's been playing it for a while, and it's not. It's a really fun game. I'm really positive about the future of BigTime with this game, and I feel like given another 6 months, I'll still be playing it. But satisfying, boys, satisfying. Oh, they do so much damage now. Right, this is a good place to be. Some health, give me some health. Give me some health, give me some health. Look at him, he's proper on it. Like Peter Griffin. Oh. So the attack system works on a time-based attack system, which I haven't quite fully got the grip with. Big damage, big kick to your face. Oh, can we cheese it where he's going to hit the box? Yes, hit the box, baby. I'm protected by the cooler box. So I'm just getting my health back, obviously, with our ability now. Hourglasses only buff token drops. So the sand in the hourglass doesn't drop NFTs or the rate of NFT drops. It only drops the in-game tokens, which are purchased for real-world money. Which you have to spend the real-world money to fill up the hourglass with sand. So I'm curious as to how much sand you get for your money. Boom, boom, boom. I will slash your wood. Boom, boom, boom. There you go, it's Doom. Right, hopefully we get something decent out of this box. Cha-ching! Yes, pair of commentaries. Level 10 junk chest. Okay, I just got effed up. Look, that was Stitch Up. I opened it, there's about 10 bad guys come at me. Nah, I knew there'd be something. I knew they won't rip me off that bad. No one's that harsh. Firm but fair, baby, firm but fair. There it is, what's in the box? Oh, big loot. Come on now. There's a gold. I got a gold. So I got a mythic. I got a workshop mod chip. I don't know what that is, but it's gold and it's mythic-y and it's shiny. We like shiny things. Why would you not? Right, let's get over here. Get healed up.
I need healing.
This is my circle. This is my space. I feel safe here. Personally, my first drop occurred after a month of playing. Okay, so you could wait up to a month for your first drop. Oh, your friends that played much less than you had 4 or 5 NFTs each. But after 3 months, I got my first space in full free to play. Each player, as you take a code, you go register the game and you log in, you are awarded a space. You can keep your space out with NFTs, so furniture and cool shiz for people to go look at, right? I mean, I won't go too much into it now because obviously we've got a follow-up video, but the NFT doorway is always locked. So until you own an NFT or buy an NFT, you can't open that doorway. I believe I'm correct there, Theo, if you can correct me on that one. So that doorway is always closed until you sort of, you know, start getting involved in the economical side of it. So if you're just going to play free to play, you're going to probably be able to get yourself a nice space and do everything that the majority of players are doing. You know, you don't have to be a big fish to enjoy the game. The majority of you players will be playing it for the free to play element. But that's not to say that you won't get fully immersed in the game like I am and want to sort of see progression. You want the shiny things, you want the lightning swords and moon boots and the cool hats with sparkles and sprinkles on it. Like, you want all that stuff so that when people see you don't all look the same. Where you can connect the space asset to the door and it expands the metaverse in which you can plug utility assets as a forge, and that can craft weapon cosmetics. As a first time player, damn. I mean, that is something we'll be going into hopefully on a follow-up live stream. I also want to do an economical side of things video where I look at the leaderboards and how the coins work and how the shards work, how the hourglasses and stuff work, with a lot of reading, a lot of research from me, and then bringing you guys over on the YouTube side of things, a YouTube only sort of video to follow up with this one. So this is the fun side of things, and that one's going to be the more technical side. Now, this is probably not the best idea, but I am just going to sprint my bootay all the way through here. And again, the game is gorgeous and looks great. The graphics are pretty much what I would expect from a MMO nowadays. It kind of has that anime theme to it. It kind of looks a little bit like Zelda crossed with Genshin, but in its own right. I think it definitely has its own personality, its own stylized look. And we're running to the boss fight. We have to participate in 2 boss fights to get the win. Ow! Why? You come out of a bush. See, sometimes I think the AI in this game is a little bit stupid because they'll all grab around you and you can blow them all up at once. But at the same time, you've got this little fellow who I feels like got a personal issue against me. Where's he gone? Hello? Literally. What was that all about? He had too much AI. I don't know who's in charge of your AI systems over there at BigTime, but he's learning something. I think that's him down there. I think he's oofed down there. I think he literally dropped down and oofed himself, or I oofed him and he fell out of the graphics there. He just went straight through the wood. He slipped through the cracks, baby. He slipped through the cracks. I love these stomp and kick abilities. I know they're the first ones you get, but they are very useful. Okay, before we kick off this, I'm going to try and get rid of all these enemies out of the way. Okay, we've got a level 9 with us. That's awesome. That is the first time getting to level 10 I've actually seen anyone else in game with us. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. So you can inspect the players in the game and see what they're up to and what they're rocking. Pretty much on our level, I would say. They're about to kick off. There he is. He's just spawned over the back there. They've all chased my guy. Should we just leave him to it? Let's go help him out. Big stun move coming in. Ooh, 1 hit.
I'm dying. Help me.
So I can give up and die. Or I can be resurrected. Let's see if the guy will resurrect us. You died! I died!
It's almost as harsh as Resident Evil.
There are 3 indicators for the rhythm: the green dot, the shiny weapon, and the sound. Left click advances and right click finisher move. Left, left, left. Ah, see, I haven't been doing left, left, left. I thought you had to do right because it comes out pretty much every time. But obviously the timing of switching left to right is what's doing that. You can just keep doing left, and then the right is a separate move, which is a finisher. See, that's cool. So it's not just a button basher. You're not just standing there, keep clicking the button and seeing the animation play out. You're having to hit the rhythm at the right time, the rhythm of the night, and then get it right. Otherwise, you're not going to get maximum damage. As you just saw, I wasn't bringing my full game.
And I need to bring my full game.
Ooh, loot box. No way, I get the loot. I didn't do anything. Oh, I'll be stealing. Right, give me the purple. There you go, got it. Okay, let's look at what we got there. I mean, that was pretty good. So I got some decent shoulders. We got the blue chain, which is in replace of the belt once I level up enough. Got another pocket watch, which is the Shadow Blade pocket watch. It's a gear and equipment for the pocket watch. It adds hidden skills. Right, hourglass is unlocked. Cool beans. Why am I naked? Where's his clothes gone? Okay, something's gone on now. Because my inventory button's not working now. You want me to join in 1-for-1 dungeon? Of course, yeah, you jump in. You can show me your loot, because I'm actually naked at the moment, which I'm a bit worried about. Turn to Erin Schlindinger.
I will.
So he's actually a take on Schrodinger. He's the main protagonist of the story, and he's been quite funny so far. It's been quite a good little story arc that they've got. I think we need another colour diamond too, because Schrodinger's orange or yellow, whatever you want to call it, but there's also 3 of those. We should have a main story arc colour, then the yellows, then the blues. Show statistics. No statistics shown. He's naked and I've got no statistics. What has happened here? Alright, let's talk to Schrodinger. There is no time to waste. There is not. You're right, Mr. Dinger. There we go. So that's how you hand a quest in, how I finished that particular mission, which was to go into a dungeon and just complete that. So we got some decent loot for doing so as well. Oi, oi. Jack's real mad. Hey, don't be mad, Jack. Don't be mad. You're going to make me sad. Let's go get these as well. So over here is the bulletin boards. The bulletin boards are where you want to go really first. Once you finish the tutorial, get yourself your daily bounties, get yourself your weekly bounties. Hey, Jack's real mad is now up in the top left. I've now joined his party. Let's have a little look at his gear, shall we? Inspector Jack. Look at your samurai. He's got top tier gear, boys. That is top tier gear right now. That is pretty. And he's got hourglasses for days. Nice bit of sand in him. He's got emotes. So this is the shiz that I'm talking about. This is why you would grind the game heavily. And this is why you might want to cut some corners by going into the store, buying items and buying things for your character. I'll follow you. Seems to know where he's... What is that? How am I going to keep up with that? Why am I still naked? Hang on. I got distracted. What in the world of Chinese New Year is going on here? Make a cool little noise every time. Speed of lightning, damn, that's frightening. You got it. Small things. I'm pleased by the smallest of things. All you got to do is shout me out, but I am planning to put them onto the YouTube video in the links down below. So if you're watching our rerun on YouTube, definitely click the link down below. Grab yourself a free code, jump into the game. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you get on with the game after the tutorial, and your feedback is more than valuable for someone like Jack and to take to his company. Say, look, this is what the feedback was, and this is what people think. There he is.
Fine.
Still you loot. Can you actually do that? Is that a real thing? I will get a code. All you got to do is click the link in the description pinned at the top of the screen. Where we going, Jack? Jack, come back. I don't know where we're going. Find the bomb. Okay, this is new. So there is no reason why Jack wouldn't play with a low-end streamer like myself or somebody of any value in the game. Teaming up with someone who's a higher level than you doesn't really necessarily affect the person who's a higher level than you, because the drop rate isn't affected by who you're with. It's pretty fair even having Jack with me. I don't think Jack's going to one-shot the boss. You know, it's still going to be a bit of a challenge for me to hit my cues on time and progress, and the loot drops will be equal for both. So he'll get what is, you know, hopefully relevant to him, and I'll get what's relevant to me, and we might both have a chance at getting something shiny. Okay, this guy looks like our man. There you go, boss. Wimpy drone, but he was no way wimpy. He had health for days. Where's he going? Baby, come back. He wanted to be blown up, bro. So the spin moves off of sprint. As I'm sprinting, I hit the right trigger, do the spin move. That. Who's this guy? Oh, bro. Cool to tell Erin I quit. Okay, he's just had enough. A lot of depression in this dungeon. We've got spiders trying to blow themselves up, and this guy just literally freezing on the spot. Go on, Jack. Oh, sorry, I'm messing around. So these are found in the dungeons. They just basically give you a buff. There's one. Gather that. Your standard issue gather crest, boys. Okay, I weren't expecting that. I've got a box drop. Level 4 on the rarity there, boys.
Surprise!
Oh yeah, come steal my Mr. Steal my loot. How dare you? I feel like the worst part of this game is the beginning of the game. When you first go through tutorial and you haven't got any items and you haven't got unlocked any moves. I feel like that's the bit you have to get through. Now the game is fun. And by the time I get to like Jack's level, I'm going to have way more special moves to use at once. Because I've only got 2 at the moment. I've got Stomp, which is number 2, that one. And I've got Kick, that's it. And then I've got like Recharge my health. That's it, that's my combat. So my combat is lackluster. It's like meh, you know. But it's not meh all the time. It's going to get better because I'm going to have 4 or 5 different moves I can use. I can pick and choose when and where. I can combo them up. And I'll be better at the timing for the mouse clicks. And I've worked out that you can use a controller with this game. So if you are the couch potato type of player, you're coming from console maybe, and you do want to play this game over on your laptop or your PC, plug it into your Big Telly. You can use a controller, wireless Xbox 360 I've tried, confirmed. The only one I can't get to work is the Legion Go, because it has hollow sticks, whatever they're called, hollow. So they're not analog sticks, and they won't be recognised by this game yet. So I'm hoping on an update that they can get the hollow sensor sticks to work. I would definitely grind the hell out of this game if I could play it in bed. What's in the box? Enemy nearby. Which one? Is it this guy? Let's talk about this guy up here. He's not even bothered, he's having his dinner. We've got a new top that gives me 2% maximum energy but then downgrades my HP, so we don't want that one. Still nothing too amazing, let's keep it going. Keep on the grind. Oh, there's another guy that's giving up with life. You should not be here. You're not wrong. He's not wrong. Okay. Right, big damage on that one. I say big damage, obviously it's little damage. Whenever I say big damage, and we just started an MMO, we know we're going to level up. We know we're going to be OP in a couple of months. So now, what I've got, big damage. Cha-ching. It's a shame it doesn't tell me, right? So it's red now. So if I pick that up, I can't really know the stats unless I left alt. Then it's going to tell me if it's better than what I got. It'd be nice if it just in some way could show me that information with a visual cue, you know, like, so it's red, but then maybe has like a blue dot to say yay, you know, so that I know to pick it up without me having to sort of do this on every item that I want to check out. If there was like a little green dot to say, you want that, do you know what I mean? Ooh, okay, that came out of nowhere. What's that? A raw blush. What? I need to know what this was. I got a raw blush fire. Gold premium currency. Oh, okay. See, I haven't messed with that yet, so I don't know what it is. The resource to craft weapons, cosmetics can be sold. The thing with this game is as well, for a new player, I can understand fully that it could be confusing, because normally when you play a free-to-play game, you have the in-game currency, and you usually just buy a battle pass or something similar. You don't have currency on top, currency on top.
Currency.
And usually that's a bad thing. Usually we knock that. In this game, I feel like it's laid out in tiers. So bottom tier is free to play, gold. You get gold. Buy stuff with the gold from the in-game vendors, and that is all NPC sold. And gold is what you are basically getting for the majority of your kills. And then after gold, you have like crystals, hourglasses, sand, and then it goes up into other territory that I don't even understand at this point. That as you go up in the tiers, you become more aware of what you're doing and where your time is most best placed in the game. Then you can start using the economy and the in-game markets to achieve something of valuability, yeah? Oh, Jack. So there's your gold. You see like hella gold, right? Now, answer this, Jack. Are we sharing this inventory, or is this something that is player based? Like, are you seeing a different loot to me, or is it if I take this glove you don't get this glove? Because I feel like I'm stealing a lot. Bad boy axe, look at that, 62 on the damage. I'm only doing 20 right now. Portal time. I am sharing it, but we can have individual loot. Oh, nice. Okay, that's cool. So you're sharing your loot with me. Should I share my loot with you? I don't suppose you want my loot. My loot's crust, right? These are your standard issue emotes. We've got the clap move. We've got the oi oi. We've got the oi oi. Come on, bros.
Are you crazy? You're fucking paranoid, man. You are fucking.
That's how I feel when I look at your gear. G, gotta go. It was fun to pass by. Peace out, man. Have yourself a great one, and we'll be in touch soon, my friend. Bye bye. Love that. Look, we can go into his metaverse. I'm gonna be nosy. Got a great bunny metaverse, bro. This is Jack Real Mad's personal meta. Let's have a look. So he's got my granddad's got one of them. That is literally an old-fashioned record player that only plays, I don't know the exact size, but it's like 4 or 6 inch. Random item to have, bro. He's got himself a stash box, of course. So this is basically your personal space. And people can visit your space. They can't do anything in it. They can't destroy your items. They can't mess with your shiz. But it is your personal space, which is something kind of like what World of Warcraft does. You know, we asked World of Warcraft for a long time for personal housing, player housing. And I think Black Desert did it very well. And this is kind of their version of that in a way. It's the metaverse, which is allowing you to, again, if you have NFTs, you can go through this door and have a nose around whilst we're here. Gives you more space to plonk more shiny things, more people to look at. I mean, yours is huge. You'll go for mileage. There's nothing in it, but it's awesome. Like, imagine the potential of this. And you have like a crew, say like you start a Discord, you've got like 6 to 12 friends, you're all bolting around, meeting up at the crib, you're hanging out, chatting and whatnot, and then you go on a few quests, go and get some loot, and then come back. It's a mess. I'm moving stuff around. Yeah, he's moving house. I love them little tooltip pop-ups and the sound effect for it as well. They're right behind my head, so you can't really take advantage of them yourself, but they are awesome. So you've got a chest, everyone has a chest, everyone has a metaverse. You drop your shit in their chest and you don't have to carry it around with you. It's really good for crafting items. Most MMOs work that way. I like the fact it's gone from day to night as well. The night is really awesome with the glow and stuff from the mushrooms. They sort of give off this nice glow. Ooh, they're pretty. Yeah, I mean, this game's pretty enough to get screenshots. Nice wallpapers. Yeah, definitely. Oh. What is this? Ooh. Why? Why would they do that? I have to hear up out of that one. This is the fun of a new MMO. When we originally played Rift, there was so much in that game that was just absolutely mental. We disintegrated him. Doesn't even exist. Defuse. Come on. They're proper guarding it, look. That's day. Come on. I'm curious whether there's AI in this game or whether they're just like
randomly smart.
The height behind a rock to not be hit by projectiles. Right, go. See how dramatic it is on one player? Like, I would definitely advise teaming up. Happy with that. There you go. So if you go into here and then you go to skill tree, this is basically where you are going to level up all of your skills, vitality, dexterity, wisdom, all that good stuff. That's where you're going to put your points, what you get from XP from killing these bad guys. Then you've got your passive skills, which is your passive tree. All of these at the top, and you have to unlock them with a trainer. This one particularly is the hoarding trainer. So I've unlocked these with this side of things. I've got the health going. I can put extra points on there, as you can see. That's going to increase my minimum damage, maximum damage, and all this good stuff. So it's self-explanatory to a degree. If you've ever played an MMO or any RPG, you would have gone in and done such a thing. Now, what is not explained very well is the pocket watch. You've got your sword, shield, and a pocket watch. Your pocket watch has attachments to it. It gives you buffs and special abilities, and give you more health. For instance, the one I'm using is a strong prototype time pocket watch gear, right? It's a long old sentence. It's literally just an attachment for my pocket watch, okay, the gear. So I've got gears in my inventory, as we touched upon earlier, but this particular gear is giving me 34.7 maximum health, and it's also making me strong by 34.7. They're buffs, they're pluses, right? Yeah, this is pretty epic, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really enjoying this one. Get out the circuit, get out the circuit, bro! Okay, that was really fun. There was something different that we haven't seen yet, and it was something interesting to do. Everything's better than what I've got now. Now, the keen eye of you would have noticed this entire live stream, I have been out of health potions. I haven't managed to find any red health potions to replenish. I'll go into here, so we've got speed up, we've got energy, and we've got small rejuvenation. So I'm going to put small rejuvenation on now. There you go. Very much like a lot of MMO players that we've spoke to in the past and stuff as well. We are very much solo players, and I feel like it's nice to team up with that, but eventually the majority of my time is going to be spent in the solo realm. So having a dungeon cap itself to allow solo players to enjoy the game is probably what this game should be aiming at majority, rather than the team aspect, because A solo player will usually have more spare cash because they're a bit of a loner in real life as well, and they'll keep their money going into the game to keep themselves entertained in the world they're in and the environment. And the bragging rights of being a solo player and doing it all by yourself, I feel, are a lot higher than saying, well, I teamed up with 6 people once every weekend and we went dungeon crawling. Doing it yourself has a bit more of an achievement aspect to it, and I feel like that's majority of our MMO community is solo guys and gals that play on the weekends by themselves when they're not at work, in the evenings, you know, and they don't want to be social, they don't want to talk, they don't necessarily even want to chat in the text chat, some of them, and believe me, I've met some. You know, they are very antisocial, but they love to be in the environment, you know, they love to be in the world. But group play's nice as a change of pace. Final Fantasy, we were playing Final Fantasy online, and there was actual dungeons and quests that you had to group up. So you would wait in a queue, like I suggested at the beginning of this game. It's kind of a homage to the Final Fantasy group system, but that forced you to do it. Whereas on this, it should be a choice. You know, if I group up 3 or 6, you know, just whoever's about, and the game gets capped to that, you know, as in how much damage the enemies do. The game at times, though, can look very epic. I mean, it does do its job in sort of building hype. I feel like it sells itself. I don't have to sell it, which is awesome, because I'm not here to sell it, I'm here to play it. Some games I play, I just think look gorgeous when I'm editing as well. And this is going to be one of those. It just looks really impressive. Sharp textures, you know, really nice bright colours, vibrant. I initiate most of my attacks with that spin move. At the minute I'm doing quarter to half life bar damage on initiation before I've even started to get into it with it. That's the sort of damage we're doing. It can only be done to one enemy at a time unless they're in a line, which is unlikely. I find that a tough dungeon like this probably take about 15-20 minutes if you're going in by yourself. It depends, you just get lucky sometimes. I've done a dungeon on here in 6.5 minutes roughly, but I have a good authority that most dungeons can range between 10 and an hour. I could easily play this for an hour, just sitting, you know, one night, grab the epic loot and bounce. Well, you hope you get epic loot. Or you get crusty shoes. So the Resurrection Shrine is when you have a team member with you and one of you dies. That was a lot of gold, lot of loot. Oh, we got another gold. Oh, we got some more blush fire lattice. So again, that is in-game currency, so I am told. I'm yet to look it up and see what it does, but I will very soon. But 6,000 for a single playthrough. Took us 38 minutes, which is rather long for a dungeon, but I like to take the time, okay? So the loot feed. So this tells you everything we got out of there, and the most epic thing we got was about mid dungeon. We ended up with the rare gloves there, so they're awesome. That's really what you're looking for. You're looking for rare, so blues and purples, and if you get gold, then yay you. Again, like he explained earlier, random loot drops. Game's completely fair. Get yourself involved, then tell me whether you like it or not. And I feel accomplished. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I like to play an MMO where I feel accomplished when I complete a dungeon. I mean, once it fully releases, I'll be more invested. You are getting a chance to get good loot and stuff, but it is all going to be reset when the game finally releases, and I mean that's when you really want to jump on. Problem is, any NFTs you get now or any, you know, super duper loot that is not cosmetic will be kept, and it is still worth the grind now to find those items, because yes, the free to play stuff will be wiped, but the actual real world money making side of this game will be kept. Ben Franklin, what's going on with Ben Franklin? He's had some upgrades. You'd think if you were having that many upgrades you'd have a gastric band fitted, surely. We've got game codes if you want them. Check the pinned message at the top of the screen. Works on laptops and PCs. 8 gig RAM minimum, I would suggest. Let's go. We've got the main portal over there. If I yeet off of there, I am sure to be a dead man. There's a drop and a half, isn't it? Let's use a teleportation station. I wasn't expecting that. Dude, you like my new emotes? They're all yours, baby. They're all yours. So this one's only a 4 to 9 insectoid nest. Level 4 to 9. Could do that, but then we're not progressing the story. Let's go for the story. I've got this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then it goes a bit hickledy-pickledy for a bit. We've got Bubs' birthday live stream, and then I'm off for the whole of March. Chapter 1, Time Distortion. Level 12 required. Oh man, we're level 11. That's some filth. Okay, so we can't actually progress the story until we get another level. So let's quickly pick out these items and see what he's rocking. Ooh, there's greenery.
It's all yours.
Buying that.
I can't believe you've done this.
No, don't sell it. Bro. Okay, there's a mistake. You can't double click an item once you bought it. That's bullshizzle. If you double click an item in your inventory, it goes back over there. Oh, no. You don't want to do that because now I can't buy it again. I don't have enough gold. It's wasted my gold on it and now I don't have enough gold to buy it back. I'm mad about that, bros. That shouldn't be a thing. But I double click it over here. It should go to my inventory, give me the crusty one, and then I double click the crusty one and that goes into the shop. That makes sense. Not double click an item in my own inventory and then it gets sold straight away. That's bullshizzle. Exactly. Homer Simpson would not be proud. It's not your gold. They don't want me to have it. Big slice move. How much gold did he drop? 13. And I just burned 8 grand. Feels bad, bros. It feels bad. That should not be a thing. Because it's too, for new players, it's too common in MMOs for you to just double click the item. It goes onto your inventory, gives you the old pair of mittens you were wearing, and then you sell them, drag it across. But in this one, you double click that side, buy it, double click that side, it sells it. How dare they? You're blowing up, motherfuckers. Always. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. We're doing good. Yeah, Valentine's Day drops on Ken's birthday, but I'm more excited about Ken's birthday, to be honest. Valentine's Day can suck it. It's one of those events that I don't really buy into too much. It's nice to obviously get takeaway or something, you know, maybe have a movie night, but I don't feel like a big bunch of flowers and a box of candy and, you know, the milk tray man jumps through the window with a special message. I don't feel like any of that is my scene, so... Right, what they got this time? Enemy dodge, enemy health, enemy block. They are going to be slightly tougher because their attacks up, their blocks up, they're just up. I've been through this dungeon as well quite a few times. It's random, by the way, every time you go in dungeons. Random enemies, random layout. But I've been through here and I still ain't bored. I've been through it about 5 times. I'm still not bored of this particular scenery or this area. We have a chest over here. Keep an eye on the map for the chest. If I miss one, shout me out, boys. Oh, they're new. They are new. Who are these dudes? Oh, they're huge. They're massive. Look at the size of this beast. Come at me, bro. Try and hit him big time. It's me and you, baby. You might be big, but it's just me and you. Hey! I uppercutted him and we got a gold. Yes, my man. Got the raw terror core, that's what I'm talking about. He came out of nowhere and he was bringing loot too. My guy, Skeleton Pirate, I like him. I see the mood change, right? The music. It's now gone dramatic. Health regain on this boy. Let me know this dungeon is effed up, boys. Let's get real. So they're metal pirate skeletons. I've been watching a lot of Brave Star lately, I'm not even going to lie. You know, I've been going back and watching some Brave Star, watching movies, and I watched a TV show only last night, funny enough. And I get Brave Star vibes from this guy, look. He looks like the guy that hangs out with Tex. Just go behind you, bro. You can't even hit me, bro. You can't even hit me. Turn around. Every now and then I kick stomp and then kick in the chin. And then I bust the run. Man down. Another gold. Oh, this is high loot area for sure. And like I say, in theory, this game is possible to be played as a full-time job. In theory. I wouldn't want to try it because obviously it's a very risky business. But those of you who have like way more bigger cojones than me could give this a go. So again, this dungeon, like I say, 5 times through it and it is completely changing every time. It's changing enough to be, you know, new. And I don't mind that. So look at that. Look, we ain't seen this yet. We ain't seen 3 modifiers in one place and a health regain. What are they talking? They're just giving me everything in one go. Speed, lightning, damn, that's probably go fast I'm running. Got an arrow pointing down in red, so that's the lower level. Arrow pointing up, obviously it's the higher level. Found another gold. What? But these are your crafting materials and they have been up to now very sparse. All of a sudden, I'm getting like a bunch of them, so that means I'm looking forward to doing some crafting now because I have enough to waste. What's in the box? No, not another one. Another one. It's See, I have fun. I have fun playing this game. This game is by no means bad. I ain't got really much negative to say about it. Even the glitch I mentioned at the beginning of the live stream didn't really need mentioning because it only happened that once and we haven't seen it since. Free combo. The full combo I haven't quite mastered yet and kind of hit a free combo every 50%. Once I master the free combo, I'll be going for the full. I've got to get back on my MMOs because I really enjoyed today. It's really, really fun. There is some MMOs out there that you play and you just think, I don't want to grind this. I don't want to spend my time whacking a mole on its head to get one item that I possibly could use. And this one sells itself almost based on that principle, but doesn't play like it. Doesn't play like that. It's way more fun, way more interesting. Oh, hello. This skeleton's got all fancy. What's a day, baby? Okay, there's a blatant setup for big damage there. We get them over to the exploding barrel. Took a few out. They put enough enemies on the screen that they should be damaged by this thing more. Oh, we've got another gold, baby. We've got another gold. Right, rally at... Well, I thought that was the boss. I mean, that would have done me. It was a long old dungeon, but it's giving so many good rewards, I can't even moan. What in the world? Okay, we touched it. That's creepy. I just got the hint of a Halloween event that could be done in the game. Oh no, they're still coming. What? Back in the day in MMOs, you used to like hope to find a spot like this. This never ends. This surely never ends. Okay, it ended. And we got a chest. What's in the box? Okay, level 5 loot. Okay, we don't need the armor, we don't need the helmet, we don't need the gloves, nor do we need the second helmet. Okay, so then they dropped a load of stuff while we were fighting, which we'll check out. So we've got a sword, which is about what I've got on me secondary anyway. Nothing of value to us, nothing of value, but fun to do. That was fun. And I thought that was literally never going to end. I was 2 seconds away from running away from that. Oh yeah, he waited until I got to him. Oh, he did a me. That was absolutely awesome. The NPC's definitely got AI. I don't care what anyone says. There's definitely AI in this. That skeleton waited and then just went, I'm gonna hit the barrel. What's this? What does Naked Droid Man do then? I think we have to copy him, right? No, Naked Droid Man, don't go. Maybe come back. Naked Droid Man. I think we had to copy his emotes to get something from him. Gold, played Legend before. There's the end of game. So again, another 38 minutes on that particular dungeon. And again, same dungeon, same door, different layout, still 38 minutes. And we got lost on the last one. True 38-minute dungeon because we went through quite smooth. Now if I go to the loot feed, you see that I've got one mythic there. So I got a mythic time crystal. Now time crystals are very important. They are bought currency in the game. So right there, I've just made money. Okay, so I've got an hourglass, which is the Irwin's Cracked Hourglass. It's big time luck rate of 92. Now if I activate this, I get a 92 luck rate, which I'm going to save for the next live stream. If it counts per play, so if I log out and it just stops counting, that's cool. If it continues on the 2 hours, you know, like sometimes in a game you use like an XP buff and it'll say 1 hour, but then you log out after half an hour, you come back and you've lost the other half an hour. I'm guessing these, once you log out, it just cuts off the time, and that is that. So I'm going to use it on the next one and we'll test that out. We will log out, make sure it does cut off. I'm what I would class as a casual player, right? We play for fun. we have a blast, and then we leave it be. This is the type of game I could get into, because what you earn in this game feels more valuable. The items you get feel more premium, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the price tag, but something is telling me that this game is definitely worth putting time, effort and investment into, which is crazy because I would never have thought a game I've never heard of that came straight out of the blue with a, you know, do you fancy playing a game type email. And, you know, I get these all the time. I do get like 5 a month at least. And the ones I do get as well, they're trying to like sell you something. This game never did that. This game just said, look, we're going to give you a bunch of codes. Yeah, go out there, talk to people, offer the codes up, put them in a link in the description, and that's it. So I got the early access code myself, you know, for free. I've come in, I've got a bunch of items and cool stuff. This guy loves me. He keeps coming back there. Yeah, so there you go. So single entry to this door, right? A single entry, which is a Pharaoh's hidden chamber, which I assume is giving off good loot, is 500 crystals. Yeah, we got 5, and I was excited. I got 5, and I was excited. You need 500 for this bad boy. And like I say, crystals wise to buy, I mean 500. It's probably going to cost you a tenner for like 1,000, right? I think I said 1,200 for a tenner. So you can only enter 2 of those doors for £10, so you want your rewards to be quite high. You also want your hourglass to be full and ready to go once you pay those crystals to get in there to maximise your rewards, which again makes the game very valuable in its essence. What you're doing and the time spent is quite important. It's not just like a free thinking thing where I'm just going to go and just going to buy that, dash it into there and do this, because if you do, you're going to end up skiing and you're going to end up with the least amount of gains for your time spent in the game. And every minute you spend in this game doing nothing is time wasted. Okay, so you need to really put your time to gaining the most likeliness of getting gold drops, NFTs, in-game items, and all of the stuff that is going to stick to your account forever that you can then go and sell for real world money. I mean, that's got to be this year. I mean, that's, I would imagine, the way that the funds are going. I mean, in-game currency is at an all-time high right now. I would say that this game probably needs to get its booty in gear and release as a fully fledged finished thing. I would like to see, personally, optimizations on the back end to make it run a bit smoother on lower end hardware. You can't go no lower than 1080p from, I've played this on 4 different devices, 2 PCs, 1 laptop and 1 Windows handheld. So that needs to be sorted. You need 720p. It's easily implemented. There is a lot of like quality of life choices I would make to make the game more accessible. Like when I wasted $8 earlier of my in-game gold, I would like that changed. You know, like I say, that is very different from most of the MMOs we play. We play a lot of MMOs. That is, oh, I just got green out of that. Oh, I felt bad. The ragdoll was cool, but I felt bad for it, boy. Just nothing but stain left. Yeah, we've got a triceratops, is it? Yeah. Call it something different. They call it a biceratops. He loves to roll. The ragdoll with his legs are crazy. Well guys, thank you for joining me today. That's the end of our time, unfortunately. We've come towards the end of the live stream. If you do want to play, drop me a line on Discord. Discord links in the description below. If you want a game code, in the description and the links below. Thank you for joining me today. I want to shout out to the BigTime team. They are awesome for reaching out to a small streamer like myself and giving us the opportunity to play their game early. We've been playing for like 4.5 hours now, and we've had very little interruption, very little problems, and I've had a blast and I've lost track of time. It's one of those time eater games where you can sit for 8-hour days and feel like you've still achieved something, which is crazy. I love these sorts of MMOs, and that's what really MMORPGs are all about. It's about putting you in an immersive world, giving you rewards for your time, and having you play and sit for hours and hours and on end to grind and see what you can achieve from it. If you want to get involved in the economy of the game, I would suggest that you play the game for a month, and if you're still playing at the end of the month, then jump in and start spending real world money and getting involved in that side of things with the epic loot. You're only going to look the Don Juan once you start getting that sort of loot. Yes, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the content. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've watched this on YouTube all the way through to here, God bless you and thank you. Leave a like and a comment down below to let me know you made it to the end, and I will shout you out. Codes in the description below, like I say, 4th time today, because once they're gone, they are gone, and then we are looking forward to the beta. I hope the game does very well. I wish nothing but good things to the BigTime team. Signing out. Goodbye. Enjoy the rest of your day.